I'd like to call this Lake County Council meeting to order. If you would, please rise for a moment of reflection. Remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, if you would please roll call.
First District, David Ham.
Here.
Second District, Alfredo Menchaca.
Here.
Third District, Charlie Brown.
Here.
Fourth District, Daniel Darnell.
Present.
Fifth District, Christine Sid. Here. Sixth District, Ted Bilski.
Here.
Seventh District, Christian Woodley.
Present. All members present and accountable. The minutes for May 10th, 2022 have been distributed. Is there a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded on the question. There being none, all in favor, please signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Moving on to item 3A is an Adam, awards and resolutions honoring Atara Israel. That's going to be deferred. Item B, proclaiming, oh, she is. How come I have it? Sorry. I'm trying to get it, you know. Well, I take that back. Councilman Hammond, Durnall, if you would, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion. This is a motion. It's resolution number 22-51. It's a resolution honoring Atara Israel, the recipient of the Indiana High School Journalist of the Year Award.
There's a motion made. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion's made, seconded. For the record.
Mr. President, I'm going to go down there. Message Israel.
How's Charlie doing over there?
How are you today?
Isn't that Charlie?
Sit next to my wife.
A little bit of the record. You are journalist of the year. I would assume you might have something to say. Laura has a student and scholar from Lake County, Indiana. State of Indiana. Whereas Lake County has generously sent forth spirited in state, nation, and the world. Whereas Lake County is just proud of its sons and daughters who have so willingly taken upon themselves the hardship of this physical amendment, which successful participation in the election of command. Whereas Tara, who plans to attend Northwestern University
Yeah.
has been on the Munster High School prior staff for 4 years, working her way up from page editor for freshman year, editor-in-chief for senior year. And whereas Atara Israel has received numerous awards while in high school, which is Division II winner of Teachers Coverage IHSPA, Rome's Harvey Award, Design of the Year, honorable mention from NSPA, two-time winner of Excellence in Feature Writing, Journalist Education Association, and Division AA Excellent Leadership Story, Ball State J.A. Student Contest. And whereas Atara Israel at senior at Munster High School has been named the Indiana High School Journalist of the Year by the Indiana High School Press Association. Now therefore, resolved that Lake County Council and all the citizens of Lake County extends congratulations and praise to Atara Israel for receiving the Indiana High School Journalist of the Year award by the Indiana High School Press Association, that a copy of this resolution be spread on the official record of the Lake County Council and an official copy be delivered to her today, June 14th, and signed by David Ham, Christian Jorgensen, Christine Sid, Elman Chaka, Charlie Brown, myself, and of course, Council President Ted Bilski. Congratulations.
All in favor, please signify by aye. Aye. Ayes have it. Does she have?
We're gonna see, in the picture, Dave Boyd makes it look better than me, so I'm gonna be right here. No. I heard that. You have to get a picture. Seems good.
Can Ms. Lamb also do?
We just follow what you want us to do. That's correct.
Would you like to say a few things? I want to say how impressed I am with your accomplishments. Amazing.
You have competition, guys.
That
That's funny. I could say a few things.
would be awesome.
I just would like to thank Ms. Lamb, my advisor, my mom, and all of my family members and teachers who have taught me the importance of truth and integrity, which is so integral to journalism. I can't wait to continue to work towards that and build my character as a journalist. So thank everyone.
Thank you.
Mr. President, as I've always said, and I'll say it again, and this is going to be probably one of the last ones I'm going to be doing as a councilman. As you know, I will be leaving on January 1st, but when you see folks like Atara being leaders of our country, don't you feel a lot more secure?
Relieved.
Yeah, relieved, if you will. So we look forward to seeing some great things coming out of you. And we look forward to being, you making our world a better place. So again, thank you very much.
It's truly, we all sit up here and all we hear about is how the youth, we can't get people to go to work. You can't get people to step up to the plate when needed. So seeing, spirited youth as yourself stepping up, it is a certain comfort level. I think everyone in this room is very proud of you.
Yeah.
Any council members with comments?
Yes.
Councilman Brown?
Tara, I'd like for you to do a personal favor for me. We have daily coverage from the two daily newspapers. Two of them covered the council meetings. Could I get you to do me a favor and critique their writing on
I second that, Mr. Brown, for sure.
Well, you guys, we know who's getting the bad out of
Just for the record, I kept my mouth shut.
Me too.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. And to your mom, you should be extremely proud, and I know you are. And of course, you, as her mentor, wow, great job. Thank you.
Where are you continuing your education? No, oh, wow, very good. Yeah, awesome. Okay, next item on the agenda is item 3, B as in boy.
Do we have anything,
Just the motion.
just a motion, is Ron Swanson here?
No, he had an item, but I told him he didn't need to.
Okay, all right. Well, as chairman of Parks, I make a motion to proclaim July as Parks and Recreation Month.
Second.
Thank you. Anybody else want to say any few, I mean, the Parks Department, I feel is run very, very well. They still don't have the resources that we would like to give them to increase their capacity and the services they provide to the people of Lake County. They really do a fantastic job and they work very, very hard to get it done. I think our parks are in great shape, and with what it is that we've been able to give them and provide, they've done an outstanding job. So even though Ron's not here, I'd like to give him a round of applause and the entire department for doing such a great job.
I don't know if there's someone from the parks online. I don't see George. If we have anyone from the parks, we can come back and revisit, but I don't see.
Do not believe there's someone from the Parks
All
Department.
right, fair enough.
All right.
All right,
Well,
motion's been made, seconded. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Ayes have it. Pass you the gavel. Next items on the agenda is honoring Bruce Mitchell, Indiana Ready Mix Concrete Association Mixer Skill Competition. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to approve resolution number 2252.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second.
For the record, Mr. Chairman. Resolution honoring Bruce Mitchell, Indiana Ready Mix Concrete Association Mixer Skill and Competition Championship. Whereas Bruce Mitchell has been employed with Ozinga since 2002 and currently drives out of the Cedar Lake, Indiana yard, and the Indiana Ready Mix Concrete Association, known as the IRMCA, skills competition test drivers on a driving course and ability challenges, as well as truck inspections and written exams. Winners from the competition are automatically advanced to the National Ready Mix Concrete Association, which is the NRMCA, National Mixer Drivers Championship in Colorado. And Bruce Mitchell took second place in the IRMCA competition in 21, first place in the IRMCA competition, and second place at the NRMCA competition in 2019, third place in the IRMCA competition in 2018, and in 2015. Whereas the county council recognizes Bruce Mitchell for his first place win at the Indiana Ready Mix Concrete Association Skills Competition on April 30th, 2022. Now therefore, let it be resolved that the Lake County Council and all the citizens of Lake County extend congratulations to Bruce Mitchell for his first place win at the Indiana Ready Mix Concrete Association Skill Competition, and that the copy of this resolution be spread on the official records of the Lake County Council and an official copy be delivered to Bruce Mitchell. So resolved this day, June 14, 2022, signed by Councilman Dave Ham, Christian Jorgensen, Daniel Donnell, Christine Sid, Alfredo Menchaca, Charlie Brown, and myself, Ted Bilski. Thank you.
All right, we have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Would you like to say a few words and present your Joe, Mike, you guys may have come up and say a few words. This is great. You know, we have our spirited youth, but there's some of us old timers that do some good things every now and then too, and this is another great opportunity.
We heard that, Michael.
You know, so everybody knows we have management representation, the two guys on the end are business agent trustees from the Union Hall, and where did Charlie go?
Charlie's
Oh,
right
there's
there.
Charlie with his phone. Charlie is our apprenticeship coordinator, CTR building on 93rd Mississippi. That's Charlie runs that training center. So it's definitely
Part this one in the picture. Thank you.
Joe always has words to say, don't you?
Like to thank the council for recognizing Bruce, and just want to say at Ozinga, we have a purpose. Ozinga is a privately owned, family-run for 94 years, ready-mix concrete company. And our purpose is to make a positive impact on individuals, their families, and the community. This is an example of how we make a positive impact on the community through an employee, a coworker like Bruce, who's just the epitome of not only a good coworker, but just a good man, humble. If you saw his truck, you would think it was just out of the factory. He always keeps it clean. He takes pride in everything he does, which is reflected here. He studies, there's a written test, there's an obstacle course. You see our giant trucks, those red and white mixer trucks going down the road. In the national event, you have to parallel park that, and then most people aren't good in a car. This guy parks a ready-mix truck. You go through tiny little skinny barriers. You have to approach some objects and without touching it or knocking it over. And it's just amazing. And that means that, good, you want to get that?
No. My wife.
Oh, you better, yeah.
Better get that right.
Yeah. She knows we hung up on her, yeah. You want me to talk to her?
That'd be good, that would be good.
He's busy now, yeah. No, but, and he does it safely, every day, and that's what we stress. We want all of our, workers to go home at the end of the day to their families, safely and healthy, maybe a little more tired. So Bruce, thank you for everything. You're the epitome of a good man and a good coworker and all the above, so.
When you hit the iceberg.
Joe covered the safety side pretty darn well, and Bruce is a phenomenal driver. But there's a lot more to Bruce. Bruce is just a good human being, a good person. We've gotten to know each other from traveling to the national contest, the Indianapolis contest, and he's an exemplary sort of guy. The other thing I want to point out, and I kind of touched on this the last time I was here, you got management, you got union. It doesn't work like that because of people like Bruce, because of people like Ted, because of people like Mike. And that's the way we live in a weird world, but that's the way it should go. And I so much appreciate these guys and the management guys. Somebody that hasn't come up here, she's taking pictures, but Bruce's wife, Ann, is right over there. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. I'm Mike Toth. I'm the construction business agent for Teamsters Local 142. We cover Lake and Porter County, Indiana. So Bruce is, I can't say how proud we are to have you as one of our members to win this competition and advance to the national level. It says a lot about our industry and our members here. We pretty much all the concrete that gets delivered in Lake and Porter County are pretty much my members, Smith and Ozinga. So we actually had another person as well that was from Smith that took second place in this event as well. So we're just so proud to have our membership and especially Bruce win this event and move on to the national level. So thank you, Bruce.
It's always the fun part. I do have a quick couple of acknowledgements. Hobart High School junior Cody Johnston is the IHSAA state champion in pole vault. Unfortunately, he out of town. Will be the July. He said July or maybe August agenda. We'll see that back on there. Anybody else have any acknowledgements or references, anything?
Not here?
Okay, moving on to the agenda, item number 4, Councilman Menchaca, the coroner's office. I see Mr. Patrick here. Good morning, David. Yeah, you know what, if you guys, unless you really want to sit here and listen to the finance, it gets pretty exciting.
Yeah, there's
here in a
some
little
paint
bit.
that needs to be washed drying. Why don't you do that? That's more fun.
Thank you, guys.
Just one question before you all leave. Do you all still make those buckets that the old timers used to put somebody's feet in there and throw that in there?
Got office stickers on those buckets. Al, go ahead.
Yeah, did you want to say something?
No, I'm just, thanks for the opportunity, putting me on the agenda today and just requesting, hope, I can get all of your support, on what we need in the coroner's office.
Okay.
Any questions?
Now, at this point, we have a transfer
Okay,
for the record. Can you read it in now?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to transfer from the general fund from line item 4313 toxicology for $10,000 to 41100 overtime.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded on the question. There being none, all in favor, please signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
Okay.
Thank you, Dave.
Guy doesn't look like Ray's arm, man.
That's it. As everybody's throwing off, right? Next item on the agenda, item 5, Council Lady Sid, revised 144 for the recorder's office. When Gina?
Hi. Mr. Chairman, hi. Mr. Chairman, I move to approve a revised 144 in the Lake County Recorder's Perpetuation Fund 179, position 39002-001, supplemental pay, presently $3,555, proposed $6,791, for a difference of $3,236.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded on the question. There being none, roll call, please.
Yes.
Menchaca?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Darnell?
Yes.
Sid? Yes. Jorgensen?
Yes.
Bilski?
Yes, motion carried 7-0.
Thank you all.
You're welcome. Item number 6, Councilman Jorgensen, criminal court transfer.
Mr. President, I make a motion for a transfer from the SAPS Fund 143 from 42110 office supplies in the amount of $9,100 to 41230 PERF in the amount of $5,400 and 41220 FICA in the amount of $3,700.
Support.
Motion's made, seconded by Council Lady Sid on the question. There being none, all in favor, please signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. If you would, please turn to page 5, item 17B as in boy 1, 17B1, resolution. Councilman Jorgensen.
Mr. President, I make a motion for a resolution permitting the Superior Court of Lake County Criminal Division to pay an outstanding 2020 invoice debt from the 2022 budget in the amount of $894.50.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded by Councilman Durnall, I think, in that time.
Whoever wanted.
On the question, there being none, roll call.
Menchaca?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Darnell?
Yes.
Sid? Yes. Jorgensen?
Yes.
Ham?
Yes.
Bilski?
Yes, motion carries 7-0. Returning back to page 2. Councilman Durnall, we have item number 7, commissioners.
Thank you. Just 7A, Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion, this is a motion for an appropriation for the 2017 Construction Fund 302, line item 44500, construction and reconstruction of $17,263.25.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded. On the question, there being none, roll call.
Brown?
Yes.
Darnell?
Yes.
Sid? Yes. Jorgensen?
Yes.
Ham?
Yes.
Menchaca?
Yes.
Bilski?
Yes, motion carries 7-0. Item B.
Mr. President, this is a motion, this is another motion for an appropriation from the Public Safety Gadget Fund 010, for line item 43995, other services and charges of $150,000.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded on the question. There being none, roll call.
Yes.
Sid? Yes. Jorgensen?
Yes.
Ham?
Yes.
Menchaca?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Bilski?
Yes, motion carries 7-0. If you would, please turn to page 3, item number 11, HVAC. Councilman Brown.
Yes, I'll move for the creation of a new line item in the general fund, 43234, travel dash trans others.
Second.
Motion's made. Al, did you second it?
Yep.
Motion second. On the question. There being none, roll call.
Sid? Yes. Jorgensen?
Yes.
Ham?
Yes.
Menchaca?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Darnell?
Yes.
Bilski?
Yes, motion carries 7-0. On to the transfer.
The transfer from the general fund from 41120 professionals, $4,000 to 43234 travel trans slash others.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded. On the question. There being none, all in favor, please signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, we have a secondary item on page 6. Is that 17, item 17? Oh, it's H.
Oh, this is the interlocal?
Yes,
Okay.
17H.
Mr. President, I make a motion for approval of a joint interlocal cooperation agreement for payment contribution between the town of St. John, Indiana, and the town of Saraville, Indiana, and the Lake County Board of Commissioners.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded on the question. There being none, roll call.
Jorgensen?
Yes.
Ham?
Yes.
Menchaca?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Darnell?
Yes.
Sid? Yes. Bilski?
Yes, motion carries 7-0.
We didn't have to open that up for anything.
Right. Returning back to the agenda back to page 2.
We're done with 7. We're up to 8 now, right?
Is there 8?
No. Page 2.
Oh, yeah.
8, yep.
Juvenile court.
Yep, Mr. President, I make a motion for an appropriation, LLC Family Recovery Grant Fund number 345. This is 43231 travel registration, the amount of $1,690, 43232 travel meals in the amount of $560, and 43233 travel lodging in the amount of $2,200 for a total of $4,450.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded by Council Lady Sid on the question. There being none, roll call.
Ham.
Yes.
Minchaka.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Sternell.
Yes.
Sid.
Yes.
Jorgensen.
Yes.
Bilski.
Yes, motion carries 7-0. Item B.
And Mr. President, for the transfer, I make a motion on the Community Corrections Grant Fund 391 from 43191 contractual servicing, the amount of $1,415.04 to 44490 other equipment.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded by Councilman Durnall on the question. There being none, all in favor, please signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. If you would, please turn to page 4, item number 14, Councilman Durnall, Juvenile Detention Center.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, I can make a motion is for Bryce 144 out of fund, or general fund. This will be effective, May 9th. For probation officers, there's actually a reduction out of 12434-006 intake probation officer from $44,163 to $36,879 for a difference of minus $7,284.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded on the question. There being none, roll call.
Minchaka.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Sternell.
Yes.
Sid.
Yes.
Jorgensen.
Yes.
Ham.
Yes.
Bilski.
Yes, motion carries 7-0. The other 2 items, Terry, on 9A and B have been withdrawn. So if you would, please, returning back to the agenda to page 3.
Yep, Mr. President.
Item 10.
I make a motion, County Court Division 3, 4050. This is for an appropriation, problem solving Superior Veterans Court Fund 446 from 41190 part-time, the amount of $6,960. 41220 FICA, the amount of $712, and 41260 workman's comp deduction, the amount of $240 for a total of $7,912.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded on the question. There being none, roll call.
Yes.
Sternell.
Yes.
Sid.
Yes.
Jorgensen.
Yes.
Ham.
Yes.
Minchaka.
Yes.
Bilski.
Yes, motion carries 7-0. Item 12, Highway Department.
Yes, sir, Mr. President. I want to make a motion for revised 144 for the general fund 16675-003 clerk, presently making $39,408 to a proposed $44,408 for a difference of $5,000.
Motions, I heard, was that Dan?
Yes.
Okay. Motion's made, seconded on the question. There being none, roll call.
Yes.
Sid.
Yes.
Jorgensen.
Yes.
Ham.
Yes.
Minchaka.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Bilski.
Yes, motion carried 7-0. On to the appropriation.
Yes, Mr. President, I make a motion for the appropriation from 41160 officer clerical, in the amount of $2,919.66.
Second.
Motion made, seconded by Council Lady Sid on the question. There being none, roll call.
Yes.
Jorgensen.
Yes.
Ham.
Yes.
Minchaka.
Yes.
Brown.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, motion carried 7-0. If you would, please fast forward to page 5, item number 17A as in Adam 2, 17A2.
You know what? And I should have, we already do 1.
No,
Oh, we just did 2. Okay. Mr. President, I make a motion for an ordinance amending the Lake County 2022 salary ordinance, ordinance number 1464D, establishing a salary increase for the Lake County Highway Department's hourly rated garage mechanics employees.
Second.
motion's made, seconded on the question. There being none, roll call.
Yes.
Minchaka.
Yes.
Brown.
Suspend.
Yes.
Sternell.
Yes.
Sid.
Yes.
Bilski.
Yes, motion carried 7-0.
Motion suspend.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion's made, seconded, to suspend the rules. All in favor, please signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Rules are hereby suspended.
Mr. President, I make a motion to adopt on second reading the new Lake County 2022 salary ordinance number 1464D.
Second.
Motion's made, second by Council Lady Sid on the question. There being none, roll call.
Yes.
Menchaca?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Darnell?
Yes.
Sid?
Yes.
Jorgensen?
Yes.
Bilski?
Yes, motion carried 7-0. Is that all the ordinances we have? Sure. I thought there was something else.
Ordinance? Ordinances.
Resolutions? No, I mean for the highway.
Oh, for highway? No, that's it. That's all you've got today, right? Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. We're good.
All right, I do have some information we shared. I'm gonna give it to Scott. I'll have him get the file to you. Management team over at the highway's been tracking, keeping an eye on everything for us with the mileage. Our concern is fuel consumption. Obviously, everybody realizes the cost, so. Jan, I mean, Scott, we can always, any questions on that paperwork, we can always reach out directly. Christian's the chairman, we get a copy
Yep.
of that for him.
And I was CC'd on it. Thank you very much. So, good job, Scott.
Well, that was all Jan.
Well, all James.
And then Scott also,
And then
you
Scott
know-
facilitated. Hey, I'm sorry, you just sent it. Then I give you credit where credit is due, Jan.
Well, I think we have to monitor, we have to watch closely. We need to watch unnecessary use of the vehicles. We'll talk with the sheriff's department, see their plan of action, but we can't stop patrolling streets. We can't stop responding to catastrophic weather events like last night when tree limbs are down. You got to get there and protect the people, right? So just hopefully we'll get these costs under control from a federal level first, huh? Okay, let's see here. Back to the agenda.
Scott, planning question?
Planning Commission.
Al?
Always good to see Ned. First item on the agenda will be ordinance number 2555, Councilman Menchaca.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to support ordinance 2555, Olson Property Services Incorporated owner and McMahon Associates petitioner from M1 and R3 to B3.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded on the question.
Is this with, contingent on petitioner being fully aware that engineers for stormwater is critical? Are there contingencies on this, or?
Not on 2555, the next two there are.
That's what I'm reading in my book.
Okay, maybe we didn't, I'll check it out. but-
Oh, no, I see. That's the next one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, both of the next two.
Thank you.
If there's no other questions, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Menchaca?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Darnell?
Yes.
Sid?
Yes.
Jorgensen?
Yes.
Bilski?
Yes. Motion carries. 2556.
Mr. President, make a motion to adopt Plan Commission Ordinance 2556 for 15205 Wicker Avenue, LLC. And this is again a CDD to CDD. I mean,
It is what it is.
it is what it is. It's a little bit weird, but you have to read it in conjunction with the next one, so trust me on this. Or trust Dad.
Motion's made, seconded by Councilman Ham on the question. There being none, roll call.
Brown?
Trust him.
All right, trust Matt.
Really trust the plan commission because they voted
Right.
it unanimously 7-0.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Ned had not much to do with it.
Darnell?
Yes.
Sid?
Yes.
Jorgensen?
Yes.
Ham?
Yes.
Menchaca?
Yes.
Bilski?
Yes, motion carries 7-0.
All right, the piece that ties it all together, Mr. President, I make a motion to adopt Plan Commission Ordinance 2557 for 15205 Wicker Avenue, LLC, CDD to B3.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded on the question. You want to explain, there was a concern, Council, you had a concern with the,
No, I just.
Oh, okay.
It's just-
It was two goofy pieces of property. One had to be combined into the other one.
Trust.
is that what it?
Yeah, and that's what it boils down to. And then now it's all goes to B3.
If there's no further questions, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Darnell?
Yep.
Sid?
Yes.
Jorgensen?
Yes.
Ham?
Yeah.
Menchaca?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Bilski?
Yes, motion carries 7-0.
I know that was simplistic, Ned, but that pretty much cover it.
Yes.
Yeah.
One other item I'd like to, mostly for Ted and Al, the two homes on 45th and Cleveland that have become a problem.
Yes.
We are on it. We sent out our initial letters. We normally give them 30 to 60 days to respond. So we will get on it and send out the follow-up order of demolition, and they will have to appear in front of the unsafe hearing authority.
I've gotten a lot of really negative reports. I've shared with the sheriff's
Yeah, I mean-
department. I think it's been kind of a house that, I don't know how else to describe it, like a drug house or a
Those are two properties.
There are
right?
two properties.
yeah, they're
involved.
like, they're ran into the ground. There's a lot of shady activity at best, I guess I could say, with people hanging around and creeping around and busting into some of the buildings, and just seems like a bad spot. We need to get it tore down and leveled and cleaned up, but in the meantime, I'm sure any help that,
Is it possible we can get any reports from your department on visits to the property? It would be helpful for the board.
yeah, we,
Right.
would it help if some of the patrolmen that are aware of some of the risks, there's just the 911 calls or the calls we've gotten to responder and that, and they have to log that in, right? If they get dispatched, that might be all you're looking
It's a
for, not
mess.
so much an incident report, but just that, look, and we've in the last year, we've sent 10 policemen over there to check this out because it's so bad. If we could come up with something that would help us expedite getting the bulldozers there and knocking that stuff down.
It's a mess and they haven't.
It is a mess.
And they haven't responded, so we'll move on. I just
Okay.
wanna let you- Thank you.
Appreciate it. And on the board increases too, we'll make that a topic of discussion here in the budget session for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow, Ned.
Thank you, Ned. Okay,
Be good, Jan.
all right, if you would please, page
You're gonna
4
miss me.
on item 15 is the Health Department, Councilman Brown.
Yes, there's a request for, I move for the request to transfer from the Lake County Health Department PHEP Fund 443 from 42250 healthcare and lab supplies, $3,000, 43232 travel and meals, $450, 43233 travel lodging, 1,234. I just did that one. All of these funds are transferred to other equipment in the amount of $5,850.
You still have to do the 950.
Yeah,
'Cause that was-
line item from 43234.
43234, transferring $950.
Yep.
All of this all this will be transferred to 44490 of the equipment, a total of $5,850.
Second.
Motion's made second on the question. There being none, all in favor, please signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. We have another item for the Health Department. Nick, over on page 5, item 17, A is in Adam 3. Page 5, 17A3.
Mr. President, I make a motion for an ordinance amending ordinance number 1459C, the ordinance declaring funds dormant and repealing and rescinding the ordinance establishing the funds.
Well,
Wait a minute,
that
no.
was a.
Wrong one.
You threw me off. No, this is
Oh.
Councilman, sorry, this is Councilman Brown's. Councilman
Right, this is Brown, sorry.
A3.
I mean, I just do what I told. I mean,
I thought maybe you guys were gonna just tag team. I was like,
No.
I wonder what was going on. Please, Councilman Brown,
Yeah.
item A3.
A3.
I move for an ordinance establishing the Lake County Health Department's cooperative agreement for emergency response, public health crisis response grant fund, a non-reverting fund.
Second.
Motion's made second on the question. There being none, roll call.
Yes.
Jorgensen?
Yes.
Ham?
Yes.
Menchaca?
Yes.
Brown?
You finished? Oh,
I called you. Brown?
oh, yes.
Fairgrounds?
Yes.
Bilski?
Yes, motion carried 7-0.
I move for suspension.
Second.
Motion's made second. All in favor of suspending the rules, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Rules hereby suspended. Make a motion to approve on second reading.
I move for the approval of this ordinance amending ordinance number 1459C, the ordinance declaring fund dormant and repealing.
Mr. Brown, Councilman Brown, we're on number.
You did mine. I wish, now, we should have just finished off mine to begin with when Ted called it off
Oh,
wrong.
boy.
I blame Ted. Anyway,
I'm sorry.
Arriva.
It's rubbing off on me sitting next to him. I'm, I move for establishing the Lake County Health Department's cooperative agreement for emergency response, public health crisis response grant fund, a non-reverting fund.
On second reading.
On second reading.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded on the question. There being none, roll call.
Yes.
Ham,
Yes.
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Darnell,
Yes.
Sid,
Yes.
Bilski,
Yes, motion carries 7-0.
Sure, you don't want to just get
In
one.
16 years, my wife's only been up here a couple, we usually are a lot more professional and it goes a lot better. It's not usually this bad.
If you can't laugh yourself, Kelly, like,
Right
what are
on.
you gonna do?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay, if you would, back to page 4.
Mr. President.
We still are on the health department. We finished that ordinance. However, I do want to bring up one thing, Nick. It's come to my attention that there's been a lot of rumor out there. And I was going to ask us either at the study session or next month's meeting, if the doctor would be so inclined to advise us on the status of the hepatitis. Now, there's so much rumor out there that within our youth in Lake County, that there's been a rise, that we've seen some, COVID-related increases. Those youth that have contracted COVID also, or hepatitis, I don't know if it's the C. I think, I'm not sure. And we don't know what's going on, except for what we heard. I haven't really gotten anything from either the Times or the Post that I've seen any kind of article based on the hepatitis outbreak in Lake County. No, no one? No, that's pretty quiet in here, pretty quick.
Yeah.
It is scary.
Listen,
If we can get any kind of just an update, if this is all bunk, if this isn't actually happening.
No, they have had some association with younger children that have COVID also can have hepatitis. And they're trying to find out what's going on there. It's not a large number, and it's not just Lake County, this is nationally.
Okay. It's been put out there on the street that there's a large increase, and I think that if we would have an opportunity for the doctor to share that with us, like I said, either the one at her convenience by, whatever, by Zoom, whatever is easiest for the doctor, I think we would all,
Well, those would have to be reported to us.
right?
We haven't had an increase in reports.
Okay,
So there was a national story 3 weeks ago about an association between hepatitis and COVID,
okay.
very young children. And they were working on kind of determine what this correlation was.
Well, we just gave a great headline to both our great reporters here, so maybe we'll see some investigative reporting going on here. We'll find out. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
I'll talk to the doctor about it.
Councilman Brown?
and can we piggyback on that to get an update on this monkeypox thing? Whether in fact that's creeping into Lake County as well?
Or swinging him.
There are cases,
The-
like we've had one. A person, I think, worked in Illinois but lives here, so we're doing the follow-up on it. It's not a big outbreak. It's not contagious like the COVID. You have to have very, very close contact, get monkeypox.
Leave that alone then. As long as it's not contagious.
I mean, it is contagious, but it's not as contagious as the COVID.
Okay.
Thank you, Nick.
Okay, thanks, Wood.
We want to know about.
I think that takes care of all the items on the agenda, Terry, for the health department. All right, next item, Councilman Durnall, is the jail, item number 16A is an Adam, revised 144.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion for revised 144 out of jail fund 3100. The general fund, line item 12635-01, qualified mental health, actually it's position, from $50,142, $61,397 for a difference of plus $11,255.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded on the question. There being none, roll call, please.
Yes.
Shocker,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Darnell.
Yep.
Sid,
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Bilski,
Yes, motion carries 7-0. On item B,
Mr. President, as I mentioned, and you would still like to have that deferred, so I'd like to make a motion to defer.
did you,
He never reached out to me. Nobody reached out to me.
Okay,
Okay, second.
that's fine. Motion to defer the deferral date, for item B, the creation of the new line item. Deferral date is July 12th. There's a motion and a second. All in favor of deferral, say aye.
All right.
Aye.
Word,
Opposed?
work with Scott and make sure, and please reach out to me if you have any questions. I mean, you're fairly new, so I get it. But you know, we're there to make sure you're fully funded. But I think Scott brings up the point that, you know, with the negotiations for the corrections officer, if we could wait a month, that would be outstanding.
I think we did kind of clarify that last Thursday after the council. We met with the sheriff briefly, so the sheriff is aware of the deferral and I think was accepted of the deferral to the July 12th meeting.
Correct.
And between now and then, I think Councilman Durnall is going to meet with him.
Let me ask this question. I mean, could we move on the furniture and fixtures if you need that? I think that we could do that.
I don't think it's that necessary. I
Is
don't
that-
think that
do you need
you,
that? I mean, would you like to have that?
It's kind of a package deal, so.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
what
got
might
it.
as well
Okay.
wait.
Perfect. All right, thank
I
you.
do need a motion though, Councilman, to defer the transfer as
Make a
well.
motion to defer.
Second.
Motion's made, second by
Charlie.
Councilman Brown to defer the transfer to the general fund, item 16B, to the 7/12/22 meeting. On the question. There being none, all in favor of deferral, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, hereby deferred.
All right,
Page 6,
my favorite.
page
You ready?
6,
Item
number-
4,
No.
please. Mr. Jorgensen, item 4, please.
Page 6, item number 17F.
Chairman, I move, to approve Lake County Sheriff's Department, U.S. Department of Homeland Security, to Court Security Grant.
Second.
Motion's made, second on the question. There being none, roll call.
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Darnell,
Yep.
Sid,
Yes.
Jorgensen.
Yes.
Bilski,
Yes, motion carries 7-0. I'm sorry, Jean Ann, did you have any comment on? Okay, Council Lady Sid, item 2.
Where you at?
I'm sorry.
I think you can go through all of F.
Well, you know what,
Right?
yeah, I was gonna say, do we
One,
want
two,
to,
three, four, yeah.
How about 2, 3?
because we have 1,
Yeah.
2, and 5 belong to this one. So if we go to number 2,
Yeah.
1, 2, and then 5.
Chairman, I move to approve Lake County Homeland Security and Emergency Management Agency, U.S. Federal Emergency Management Agency, Indiana Department of Homeland Security, fiscal year 2022 State Homeland Security Program Grant Application Priority Category.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded on the question.
It consists on all three of them, or is this one at a time? I want to know more about the required match of almost $200,000 on one.
There is no match.
No, wait a minute, here.
Yeah, this is item
Oh,
2.
yeah, we gotta wait, that's for the sheriff. She'll do all Homeland Security.
Jean Ann, anything on
Okay.
2?
no.
Anyone else? Any other?
That was one I read. I'm sorry. That was one.
Hmm.
I made the motion.
We already voted
No,
on
we
one.
already voted on 1, now we're on 2, and I seconded it.
Did you?
we vote on F1?
Yes,
Yes.
No.
no, 5 will be next. This is number 2, we need to vote on number 2.
Excuse me, Mr. Chairman. I made the motion on item 1, and it was seconded. I read 1. I didn't read 2.
The second time, this is we read for the record, item 1. I took a tally here. We voted on it.
Oh, we
And
did vote on
the
it.
next item would be item
Okay.
number 2. And if you were saying, and I didn't look
Okay.
down, we would have to revisit item 2 and read the right item 2.
I did not hear the vote. I heard.
Oh, so you reread
ask the
1.
question. Mr. Chairman, I move, Lake
We'll
County
do it twice.
Security and Emergency Management Agency, U.S. Federal Emergency Management Agency, Indiana Department of Homeland Security, fiscal year 2022, State Homeland Security Program, grant application, non-priority category.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded on item 17F2 for the record. Any additional comment, concerns? There being none, roll call.
Brown,
Yes.
Darnell,
Yes.
Sid,
Yes.
Jorgensen.
Yes.
Ham,
Yes.
Bilski,
Yes.
Bilski,
Yes, motion carries 7-0. Now, I had on here 1, 2, and 5 on grants tied with Councilman Durnall and the sheriff's in the jail. But if the council prefers us to just go down the list and do all of them, I'll go to item number 3 next.
Yeah.
So item number 3 is the Lake County Sheriff's Department, U.S. Federal Emergency Management. The council lady said, item 3.
Move for approval of the Lake County Sheriff's Department, U.S. Federal Emergency Management Agency, Department of Homeland Security, fiscal year 2022, State Homeland Security Program, grant application, priority category.
Second.
Motion's made and seconded. Jean Ann, anything?
Yes, I've recommended.
Is there any other questions, concerns? There being none, roll call.
Yes.
Sid,
Yes.
Jorgensen.
Yes.
Ham.
Yeah.
Menchaca.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Yes, motion carries 7-0. On to item number 4.
Mr. Chairman, I move for approval of the Lake County Sheriff's Department, U.S. Federal Emergency Management Grant, Department of Homeland Security, fiscal year 2022, State Homeland Security Program, grant application, non-priority categories.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded. On the question, Jean Ann? And back to the dais, any council members, any questions? Madam Clerk, roll call.
Sid,
Yes.
Jorgensen.
Yes.
Ham.
Yes.
Menchaca.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Yep.
Bldg.
Yes, motion carries 7-0. Next item is item number 5, Lake County Sheriff's Department.
Did that already.
No.
I didn't.
No.
I
No, we
didn't do 5.
This is the new one.
LC Sheriff's Department.
That was the first one. Okay, Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the Lake County Sheriff's Department, U.S. Department of Homeland Security, 2022 Port Security Grant Program.
Second.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Motion's made, seconded. On the question, any concerns for the matching, or can you answer any Councilman Brown's questions? There.
Mr. Balbo, Chief Balbo.
Right, everything, all our i's are dotted, t's are crossed. Do you like the way it looks? The formula's right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, where's the nearly 200,000 coming from? I didn't hear.
I'd be glad to speak to them. This is a Port Authority grant that specifically focuses on the waterways. We are putting in a grant request for the purchase of a boat that we brought to the council before. And in consultation with the council, as well as Ms. Ficker, is a recommendation. This grant just has come up in the last few weeks. We are going to make the submission. I want to just let you know that it's a 75-25. So we're putting in a grant for approximately $777,000. It's a 75% is covered by the federal government. It's a 25% match. So these grants, as you well know, sometimes go over a year. So we're doing this simultaneously, making requests, putting in for the grant. But we're also going to be revisiting the issue with the council. But this particular grant, if we received it, will cover 75% of the cost of the boat.
Where does the match come from?
That's what I was asking. Where's the match coming from?
Match.
The 194.
194,000.
Well, that would come from either within the sheriff's budget, but we're going to be coming back to the council in the next couple of months and asking to purchase a boat. So in order to support the purchase of that boat, that's why we're pursuing this grant as well.
Scott, do you know where the match is coming from?
They have it in their budget, or we're gonna have to, it doesn't need.
No, the money was in the budget for the purchase of the full amount, so there's
That's what I
actually $800,000 sitting there right now. And if we can get it for 75% of what we were gonna pay,
25%.
or 25%, kind of makes sense to move forward, but that's why we're in front of the council.
Yeah, I mean, we did support this purchase.
Correct.
Every time it's been on this council's agenda, so everyone has.
The money's there. The
We're gonna give
800,000 is
the
there,
full-
Dave.
The 800,000.
The full amount's there.
Just hopefully that grant covers 75.
Can I join it with, the full amount is on the budget, the full amount is in the line item. We were gonna purchase it for the full amount. The majority, not everyone, but a simple majority on the council did approve that. Now we have an opportunity to save money to do the same purchase by, if we get this grant. Gina, there's not guaranteed, is it?
No, it's a highly competitive program. They expect to make their announcements
by October.
But if we don't even want to try, we can vote no and then not try to get it.
So, exactly. So I'm gonna say
I think
that
that kind of clears it up, doesn't
Mr.
it? That the
President.
money's there and this is just an opportunity to save money.
I'm gonna vote in favor of this because I think you're getting the opportunity to have it, that's fine, but that doesn't mean we need to vote for the vote, okay, first and foremost. And I don't think we should vote for the vote until we find out if we do get this grant, correct? I mean,
Respectfully, though, I'd like to make sure the council aware that this boat is not paid for until it's built. And if I make the request today, it'll probably be approximately a year. So it may not sync up, but as we receive direction and conversations with the council, we wanted to use due diligence from the sheriff's department to pursue this grant opportunity. But the acute need for a safety, public safety purchase of a boat is still a priority for the sheriff's department. We're going to continue to pursue it and it'll be brought back for future agendas to the council.
Appreciate it. Right. Without any other further ado, if there's no other questions, this is simply to approve the application to ask for the grant, right?
Yes.
Any questions on, do we want to ask for this assistance? If we don't, vote no. If we do, vote yes to ask for the assistance. Councilman Brown.
My question is the same as when we were voting for the full amount. Is this if I walk into an auto display Cadillac dealership, they got several models of the Cadillac. Are we at the top of the line? It is this amount, $583, $168. That's the application.
The Cadillac is well over $2 million.
I was gonna say, we're not even close to the top of the line. This is in the middle of the road. I know for personal experience, even a 40-foot Boston Whaler fishing boat is over $400,000 without your fishing gear on it.
Oh,
That's
that-
how crazy cost is right now.
That's what you have?
Only when I close my eyes.
on Lake Schaefer, right?
Yeah, I have it on Lake Freeman, yeah. It's a little bit of an overkill, but it's,
I'll rest my case.
all right. If nothing else, we could, the purpose of getting to our next item, we got roll call, please.
Gosh, yes.
Ham,
Yeah.
Menchaca,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Yes.
Sid,
Yes.
Bilski,
Yes, motion carried 7-0.
Thank you.
Thank you. We get back to where I am on the agenda. Tom, you really missed this, don't you?
Can I finally do A1?
Yeah, well, it's we're just going to page
President,
5,
if you could do A4,
17,
please, I would appreciate that first. It won't go long.
item 17, A1.
Yeehaw. All right.
Finally.
All right, Mr. President, I make a motion for an ordinance amending ordinance number 1459C, the ordinance declaring funds dormant and repealing and rescinding the ordinance establishing the funds.
Weren't we combining A1 and A4? I'm sorry. I thought that's what I remembered from the study session. It's the no action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second.
I thought I'd throw a little more
No,
confusion.
yeah, I was gonna say don't, please.
Yeah.
Uh,
No more talking about A1.
So the motion's been made to approve 17A1.
Second was,
Motion's made and seconded on the question. There being none. Roll call.
yes.
Menchaca,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Darnell,
Yes.
Sid, Jorgensen.
Yes.
Bilski,
Yes, motion carries 7.
Motion to suspend.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded to suspend. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed. Rules are hereby suspended.
Motion to approve on second reading.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded on the question. There being none, roll call.
Menchaca,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Darnell,
Yep.
Sid,
Yes.
Jorgensen.
Yes.
Ham,
Yes.
Bilski,
Yes, motion carried 7-0. Item 17B2.
2. Mr. President, make a motion for a resolution permitting Lake County Council to pay an outstanding 2021 invoice debt from the 2022 budget in the amount of $30.
Second.
Oh, no. That's right. All right. Motion's made, seconded on the question. There being none, roll call.
Brown,
Yes.
Darnell,
Yep.
Sid,
Yes.
Jorgensen.
Yes.
Ham,
Yes.
Menchaca,
Yes.
Bilski,
Yes, motion carried 7-0. We have to go back up to 17A5, item 17A5,
I was looking at
2022 mileage rate. Is there someone willing to carry the
Yeah,
approval?
Mr. President, I'm going to make a motion. This is a motion to amend the Lake County mileage rate for 2022, effective, I think, July 1st, correct?
Is that it? July 1st?
Yeah, July 1st.
Yeah.
Second.
Motion's made, seconded on the question. There being none, roll call.
Yep.
Sid,
Yes.
Jorgensen.
Yes.
Ham.
Yes.
Menchaca.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Yes, motion carried 7-0.
Motion to suspend.
Second.
Motion's made second. All in favor of suspension, say aye.
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 Opposed? Rules hereby suspended.
Motion approved on second reading. Mr.
Second.
Motion's made second to approve on second. On the question, there being none, roll call.
Sid.
Yes.
Jorgensen.
Yes.
Ham.
Yes.
Menchaca.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Darnell.
Yep.
Bilski.
Yes, motion carries 7-0. Item 17, B3.
Yeah, Mr. President, I make a motion for a resolution to extend the payment of a transfer between funds as a temporary loan pursuant to IC 36-1-8-4B, the Health Insurance Reserve Fund, Fund number 26-514, to Fairground Non-Reverting Fund, Fund number 131.
Second.
Motion's made second by Councilman Brown. On the question, there being none, roll call.
Yes.
Ham.
Yes.
Menchaca.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Darnell.
Yes.
Sid.
Yes.
Bilski.
Yes, motion carries. Item 4.
Mr. President, make a motion for a resolution amending resolution number 21-33, the resolution to declare funds dormant and transfer remaining cash balances to the appropriate funds.
4.
Motion made, seconded. Was that,
Yeah.
you always trick me with your voice changes.
He's like a ventriloquist. He's gonna have somebody from the audience now out there saying it.
Motion's made, seconded. On the question, there being none, roll call.
Yes.
Menchaca.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Yes.
Sid. Jorgensen.
Yes.
Bilski.
Yes, motion carries 7-0. Item number 17C, Northwest Indiana
It's changed.
Corporation. Yeah, so no action has to be taken on this one?
I've already, okay, so Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion, this motion would be to appoint as my proxy, Mr. Tim Brown to the Northwest Indiana Community Action Corporation.
Second.
Well, wait a minute.
I didn't think there was a
I
motion
don't think
necessary,
he needs
but,
to do that. I did,
Okay,
you already did it.
okay, I already did it, okay.
all right, just withdraw it.
Withdraw.
But just no action. Item D,
The other option,
yes,
real quickly, is you could extend Dan's appointment because the appointment's up next month.
So we can deal with it next month, though.
You could put it on the agenda next month.
do you want to stick on it to the end or you want?
Sure.
Well, we could, so it's off the agenda.
We'll put it out for July 12th.
We could, we would just take it off and what if we just extended Dan's, Tom just advised we can extend Dan's appointment into the 1st of 23, correct?
He's up for reappointment July of 22.
So we can extend the July appointment. Can we do it?
You could do it.
Only
before
to,
the meeting Also.
Yeah, temporarily in July, on July 12th, we can extend it to the end of the year and then have it on your
what are we
January.
doing right now? And not even have it on the agenda. That's what I'm getting at.
That makes the most sense.
That
We can
does
make-
make sense. Is there anyone willing to entertain a motion to extend Dan Darnell's duties until
Don't
January
move.
1st?
Don't move.
Second.
Motion
Wait,
made,
time out.
seconded.
No, just kidding.
Motion's made, seconded. On the question, there are none. Roll call.
Yes.
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 Jorgensen.
Yes.
Ham.
Yes.
Menchaca.
Yes.
Bilski.
Yes, motion carried. 7-0. Dan, congratulations. You're on until
you.
January. On to item 17 is in Edward number 1 and 2, starting with the city of Gary.
D.
Or did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I did miss D. I'm sorry. Combined councilmatic citizens appointments for the Lake County Study Commission of Veterans Affairs. Is there a motion to open up nominations?
So move.
Second then.
Motion's made and second to open up
Are you
nominations.
ready, Councilwoman Sid?
Mr. Chairman. Yeah, I'm ready.
If we could do them all at once, if you have them, we can.
Have any-
If,
Daniel Durnall, Christine Sid, Mike Rike, Larry Blanchard, Ernie Dillon, Joseph Bosney, Jason Goatee, and Robert F. Gerstenberg.
Motion to close.
Second.
motion's made, seconded to close nominations. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Motion to speak. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Did you get all that quick, Jasmine? And that is finally the way it should have happened.
Give the
Yeah.
motion 2 in the second. That's- All right, that's good.
All right, now we can move forward to item E as in Edward. City of Gary, do we have any nominations for the Economic Development Commission?
You sent the information to them?
Did we get anybody from Munster?
So I do have somebody, his name is George Shinkin, but he did not, and I just talked to him yesterday.
We'll wait till we get a letter.
Yeah, I want to get a letter.
Entertain a motion to defer until the July 12th meeting.
Both of them?
Both of them, both for the city, both E1 and E2 deferred until July 12th. Motion by Councilman Jorgensen. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Brown. All in favor, please signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hereby deferred to July 12th.
Mr.
I'm
President,
calling off that day. I tell you that right now.
Mr. President, I'd like to add something to the agenda today, an ordinance dealing with fire weapons being by gun shows at the fairgrounds.
I'd like to put
I'm
it on the agenda, but I'm not to interrupt you, Councilman Brown, but I know that we have to advertise, and I'm gonna defer to an attorney because what we might need to do is just have Terry put it on for the July 1st agenda. Unless do we have something coming up that's a concern right now?
Well, yes, I mean, we just added something.
I don't know if this one needs to be, if this has to be advertised or.
Well, it doesn't have to be advertised, but it has to be lawful.
It has to be what?
Lawful.
Well, we gotta see the ordinance.
Yeah, this is the hottest item out there, not just here in Lake County, but across the United States, this issue of guns, guns of war. I'm not trying to take away anybody's guns, except why do we allow for guns of war, AR-17s and these bump stops, all these things that, for one purpose only that I'm aware of, to kill somebody. And we're not in war in Lake County. I hope not. I hope and pray. So the only issue is to get it out there to the public. We have a concern also about the number of deaths that just over the last 2 weeks in my community, deaths at a high school graduation, deaths at people enjoying themselves at a nightclub. But yet it's like mum on the word of why. Why are these guns of war being sold on government property? And I only want some discussion on this whole issue of our property is being provided to folk that sell guns, and most of them going over to Illinois or some other community that's causing carnage of human beings.
You know, we had a lot of illicit activity going on with that, and I wish the sheriff was here, and I know he has a very important meeting, or he was gonna try to come up to talk about this. We've had several arrests out there because of illegal activity going on at those gun shows. And the sheriff's department's been real proactive, but Councilman Brown, we don't have a resolution drafted in front of us for us to vote on, but I would ask that we place this as a topic of discussion, Tom, for the July meeting. And if you would work in conjunction with Councilman Brown to draft either a resolution, or if it has to be done in the form of ordinance for and I don't know if we can enforce the authority on the board on what they can do at the fairgrounds.
That's the problem.
And I think that's gonna take some research.
And discriminating against one group over another based upon what actions they take is gonna be.
I don't know if we have authority to set an ordinance saying that they can't conduct that type of business on the fairgrounds. I would ask that, so we are within our legal rights, if Councilman Brown will be able to work with you in drafting, whether it's a form of a resolution to pass on to the board members at the fair, or we can legally write an ordinance saying that this type of sale on government property is now prohibited. If we can do that and it doesn't violate state and federal law, I don't know. But I would suggest we get it on the agenda and we start looking into it, and then we can make a logical decision.
Yeah, I mean, we get caught up in all these technicalities but at the same time, people are dying unnecessarily. That's more of my interest. I don't care. I mean, let them take us to court. Let the state, that those black folks down there in the General Assembly are no earthly good.
Thanks.
I totally agree with you.
Well,
Take action.
Yes.
And I hope at least Congress increases that age from 18 to 21. And there does need to be more restrictions.
I don't see any help coming.
Sell those guns.
Okay.
they kill multiple people in a very short time.
Thank you.
So I would like to know if we can find out, what authority do we have over those grounds? I mean,
Would you like to start an ad hoc committee between yourself, Councilman Brown, and working on?
lawyers can look into it. I mean, does the commissioners have that authority? If not, then.
We're the legislative body for the county. So if we don't have the authority,
No one does.
I mean, I'm gonna make the guess that we don't have the authority to do either one of
I
those
don't
things that
know
you're
to
talking
say
about.
that. I'm not gonna, I
But-
don't want to, we're not in the business to guess though.
And I'm done. And that's why we'll get an opinion letter from
Right.
council.
I would.
Who are
I won't
duly-
vote on anything until I have that.
I have,
Qualified.
I have a copy of a document that was put together by our council, Ray Zarmak, back in 2018. It's well laid out here about what can and cannot be done. I'm saying the hell with all that gobbledygook about what the current law says. Let us hear from the people in this county as to whether they want us to keep this on the front burner so that we will not be losing more lives unnecessarily by virtue. What else, what purpose would we have for allowing a person or groups of persons to sell an AR-15 on our property when it cannot be used for hunting? What other purpose can
You
it
can't,
be?
let's not debate what a gun can, I mean, what I want to say, Councilman Brown, is I support what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying wholeheartedly. It's not a choice for me. However, I cannot vote in favor of something that I know is not constitutional or legal. And I have to have that research. I want you to be correct, and I know it is. There's always a lot of legal mumble jumble. I use the term gobbledygook. I think that's a technical term. But I can't vote against something because it's something I don't like. I have to do it because we have the legal right to do it.
I know at one time we were speaking of whether we should have gun shows on, is that what Ray's memo
Yes.
was referencing?
Yes. And I'm saying have gun show, but don't have guns on that property, county property that has a sole purpose. I don't know what else an AR-15 is used for except for war. Now, I wish someone would correct me if I'm wrong about the use of an AR-15 and all the other rapidly firing guns.
I'm sure next July, I'm sure just July, we're gonna have about 50 people up here telling you exactly what they're used for.
I'll take them all.
All right.
All right, with that, we do have, I want to thank the Lake Ridge Fire. Thank you guys again for coming up. During the study session, we were presented with signed. I want to thank you guys all involved, the stellar job. And I truly, and I can speak on, I hope on behalf of all the council saying that the work you guys are doing now is finally, thank you. It seems like we got some harmony over there. And if please, come up here and let us know if there's anything we can do to assist, because
Isn't it like the one?
And come back and tell us how we can have harmony on this
Yes.
issue of guns.
we did approve the gadget fund, 150,000. I know I spoke with the Post Tribune, actually yesterday or
Excuse me.
about the same thing. And if you wanted to say anything, how we're doing, we have where we're at in the process of securing ambulance service. Do you have anything to comment on that, or?
Yeah.
Right. I'm sorry to hear that. All right. Well, hopefully this thing is expedient. If there's any additional help you need, please contact Councilman Brown. I'll give you his home phone number and his cell phone.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, anytime, buddy. Next item we covered is H. So let's see that. I believe, Terry, am I missing anything?
We don't take action.
Well, there was just a discussion and we talked at the study session and I just kind of briefly mentioned that we had, unless anyone of my council members have anything to bring up on Lake Ridge, anything that's, Scott, any concerns? Sorry, no. All right, with that said, that concludes the items listed on the agenda. I'll bring it back to the council. For a comment, Council said.
Yes, I just want to recognize the LGBT community and also Emancipation Day, which our counties have, employees have a new holiday to celebrate. That's all I have.
Thank you. Al, anything? Charlie? That's it. Tom?
Yeah, I would just want the record to reflect, Jasmine, that we had an executive session of the Lake County Council on Thursday, and the only issues discussed were the posted issues, which were South Lake One and the community, the correctional officers, contract.
We're meeting today again too, right?
Yes, and the meeting was continued to today.
Councilman Donald?
No, sir. Thank you.
Councilman Ham?
Nothing.
Nothing from the dais. I'll bring it back to the floor. Jean-Ann? Larry? Scott? Tori? Jasmine? Terry? You passed also. Thank you. Linda? Nothing? With that said, at this point in time, we'll open the floor up for comment, questions, concerns. If there's anyone in the audience that'd like to address the council, they're being done. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Like.
Motion's made second. All in favor, please signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed?